Hey guys, this is Mr. Timtastic with SturdyPine.com. We are here at Wynn's Marvel Weekly. We got MC GCYoshi here. How are you doing?
Good. Oh, very good.
All right, recently we had NCR about a week ago. Can you talk about your NCR experience?
I did all right. I made it to losers finals in my pool. I got beaten by Ratana first in winners, and then I lost to Justin Wong afterwards.
Now, how would you rate your performance during that weekend?
I could have done much better, but overall, I wasn't like too mad over my performance. I just felt like I needed to improve a lot on some things. So I would probably, like, out of 10, probably rate it like a 7 or an 8 out of 10.
Now, do you feel somewhat accomplished because the people that defeated you ended up making top 8?
Something like that, I think. Yeah, Justin Wong made a par.
Yeah, and can you talk about your road to EVO? Are you gonna be training specific matchups or training for specific teams or players?
Probably gonna stick with my main team because it's just my bread and butter, even though it has some inherent flaws, but I think I'll try to make it work. Mostly I'm just gonna practice like blocking and my reflexes and just keep asking for tips on when I go to Champ's house or asking like all the good players or any players for that matter what I should improve on if they beat me. So yeah, just need to keep playing and keep improving.
Now you're also with MC, which is Marvelous Customs. Can you talk about them?
Yeah, Marvelous Customs is I think they're in Vacaville, California, and then they make a lot of custom arcade sticks, usually specializing in like wood frames and whatnot. They're basically, you give them a lot of specifications and they'll always do it for you, and basically like Marvelous Customs. Yeah, so basically they just make pretty good sticks, dual mod services and whatnot, so they're pretty versatile. You can visit the website to check it out.
Now you're also a notable player in another game, TVC. Can you talk about that community and your experiences playing that game?
I was just, for that game, I just played it a lot and I had fun with it. Then I decided maybe I should go to a few tournaments with it. And then I was playing a character that a lot of people weren't too familiar with. Like, so it made some people pretty salty because that character is considered like not too fair sometimes. But overall, I still had fun with the game. SoCal probably didn't, but
which character was that?
It was PTX40A. He's character representing Lost Planet, or the Lost Planet franchise from Capcom, and he's like a giant character. Typically, that game is 2 versus 2. But there's 2 characters that are called giants, where they're just alone and they have permanent hyper armor. Think of like Golden War Machine from Marvel vs. Capcom 1. And then yeah, so then that kind of like completely like flips up the matchup and how it works and how like the game works in that sense.
Now, as for someone who got into the community pretty late, like myself, how do I build a community? Because I only have one training partner and online isn't necessarily that good. For the smaller games, how do I build that community up?
I think it's kind of difficult for the smaller games because even if you have like a community, it's hard to get like people to come in. But I think even like at events like this where it's mostly Marvel, you can probably like have setups for other games as well and try to bring them along. And then yeah, just play around, and I think some people who don't even play the game might join in and have fun with it. Because not everyone flocks to games with money. Some people just play games just for fun. So I think like building a community, like building a new Marvel community, I don't really think that's like viable, but definitely having a small community, you can like grow a TVC community back with a NorCal maybe. It's possible.
All right, so going back to EVO, are there any events that you're going to attend before just to refine your training or just learn specific matchups?
I think I'll just attend like as much locals as I can, because NorCal is very strong overall in terms of Marvel, probably one of the strongest. And just basically playing as much tournaments as possible. As for big majors, I'm not sure which one I'll be going to. It depends on the rest of Marvelous Customs, but yeah, we're thinking about maybe traveling to one more major before EVO. So.
Okay. So did you want to have any last words before?
Not really. I'm pretty much done here.
All right. So this has been a SturdyPine production. This is Mr. Timtastic, and out.